What up, Facebook? What up, YouTube?
What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 81. It's just Jerry and Vic here. We're talking about some things that you might want to listen to. So stay tuned. This shit's going to get crazy.
Oh, yeah. Might see some titties,
You might see some titties. Yeah.
but it'd be our titties. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, take it as you will.
Still titties.
Still titties. All right. Well, we're about to go live on our recording. In 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for tuning in to another Brewnomics podcast, episode 81. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Vic.
That's it.
That's it today.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, it's going to be one of the better episodes.
100%.
Oh, Paul and Will are doing stuff.
Things.
Yeah.
Talking about items and objects.
We're also doing stuff, but our stuff's going to be more fun because we're going to be drinking beer.
Yep.
And talking about stuff.
And things.
There you go. See? Like a normal week. Except this time, our stuff and things that we're going to... Oh, shit. Beer's already out. Talking about is going to be kind of based off, inspired by the Spider-Man, Sony, Marvel fiasco.
It is a fiasco.
Whatever you want to call it. We'll get into that a little bit more later. But first, we're going to drink a beer.
Like we do?
Yeah.
What beer are we drinking, Jerry?
We are going to drink the Whoop-de-Whoop Hefeweizen
Woo-de-woo.
from Wild Ride Brew.
Did you say Wild Ride?
Wild Ride.
Wild Ride.
Wild.
Weird. All right. Well, I did pull some Untappd stats, as I usually do, and I'd like to share with you some information that I found.
Please do.
Okay. So I have 5.5% alcohol by volume at 20 IBUs. This has an average rating on Untappd of a 3.51, and that comes from 3,000 ratings, which is a lot of ratings.
That's a good amount. This beer I got at Beer 30 down at Bound Crossing if you're in the Boise area.
Beer 30.
$4 a can for
Ooh.
12 fluid ounces.
Wow.
You get 5.5. I like Wild Ride. I haven't had a Hefeweizen in a while, actually. Don't tend to drink much of them anymore.
Yeah, Hefeweizen's generally a wheat, sort of citrus-based beer.
Correct.
They're tasty.
They're fine.
They can be heavy sometimes.
Typically don't tend to drink beer that needs fruit in it.
Mhm.
Not that all Hefeweizens do. This one is sans fruit. Except for, never mind.
Yeah, the nose is giving me that like deep wheat sort of thick character with that light citrus note to balance.
Oh, it is. Yeah, this one does not need a lemon for it.
Mm-mm.
I feel like that would actually be a disservice to it. Just drink it as is. It is lemony on its own.
Wow, absolutely. Yeah, they use a lot of lemons.
It's that lemon peel in
Ooh.
there.
Like the zestiness, the rind coming out. We've expressed the lemon.
So it's a 3.51 on the Untappd, you said?
3.51.
I think that's perfect. Right where it should be.
Absolutely.
So 3.5.
Yeah, I'd go through 5 as well.
Simple enough. Yeah, it is a good Hefeweizen. It sits light, but it does kind of have that weediness, but it's not too fluffy. Good beer.
Yeah.
Good beer. Good summer beer. And we're all wrapping up summer. Oh, I guess we got about a month left in summer, technically.
Yeah, it's going to keep getting
weeks.
warm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool down.
So good beer for it. So if you like a good Hefeweizen, you want something a little bit different than your normal Widmer or whoever else has a popular Hefeweizen.
Wild Ride.
Now they're gonna drink it.
Drink it.
Excuse me.
Hey, yeah.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. How's your week?
It was busy, man. It was
Yeah.
a busy week.
Word.
It was nice though. I enjoyed it. Got to catch up on some TV shows, which was nice.
Cool. Me too.
Nice.
Talk about that at the end, though.
We will.
We will. In the meantime, let's do some news before we get into the Spider-Man and the sequels and the
MCU.
Or non-sequels, rather.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And the Diz.
Joker movie got its rating.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be a R.
R.
Specifically, the main reason is disturbing behavior.
I didn't know that was a category.
It seems pretty exciting.
It does
though.
seem exciting.
I'm sure there's going to be some violence in there as well. Maybe some titty.
Ooh,
Maybe some dick.
maybe
some
some
clown dick.
Oh, some clown dick?
Yeah.
What does a clown dick look like?
Normal dick, but when you squeeze it, it honks.
Oh, Hong Kong.
I don't know. I've never seen a clown dick.
Me neither.
To the best of my knowledge.
Huh.
I feel like I'd remember that though.
I would leave an impression.
Or
Yeah.
maybe it's specifically just block it out.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Do you want to remember it? Is it a real question?
Maybe. I mean, if it honked, that'd be pretty funny.
Or shot some spritzer water out of
The disappearing ink.
it. Maybe give you a shock when you slapped it. Wow, this is off the rails already, guys.
Oh Lord.
Fun day.
But it's I like that it's going to be they're going with a hard R.
Hard R, absolutely, man. I'm excited for that. It just means they have a lot more freedom to really stay true to the content.
Yeah, I mean, seems like they're letting them do what they want.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not very high budget, so we don't have much to lose.
absolutely. Yeah.
They're like, we've lost way more than this movie cost on other movies.
Probably, which is a really good approach, actually, to kind of get into it.
Mhm.
I like it.
Plus, Todd Phillips is pretty much proven at this point, so
Mhm.
fuck it, let him do his thing.
It is, yeah. Todd Phillips, normally a comedic director, so this is kind of a departure.
He's been branching out a lot more lately. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with him, his growth.
Me too. I like it. You may know him from some movies such as I'm trying to think of them right now.
Did he do The Hangover?
He did do The Hangover.
He did a whole bunch of other things too.
He
but
did.
I don't want to. We got other shit to talk about.
Yep.
Let's get back into something else
Well, let's do it.
that is unrelated to Disney or Marvel.
Okay.
For once, there are other things in the world.
Then the monopoly that is Disney.
Uncharted update.
Ooh.
Because we know Uncharted is supposed to be the first Sony produced movie for their new platform.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Dan Trachtenberg, the director, well, he was the director, just dropped out. So he's like the third director to drop out. They don't have anybody else. Trachtenberg, he did The Boys.
Oh, okay.
And a few other things I can't remember. But that was the big one. So they did that. And now they're going to completely rewrite it again, which makes it, I shit you not, the fifth time this movie is getting rewritten.
Good God. It's like as bad as the Flash movie with Ezra Miller at this
It's getting
point.
pretty intense.
It's not
Yeah.
cool.
Tom Holland is still attached.
Still attached. Okay.
To play Drake, but it is just not looking good. And they
Damn.
want to start production early 2020. I don't think that's going to happen at this
No
point.
way. With all these rewrites taking place, man.
You got less than 4 months
Good God.
and no director
Huh.
again.
Yeah, that's bad.
Makes me really wonder what's going on to have that much change already.
Yeah, like, do we have a lot of studio interference, or we don't know?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But something's happening to have 5 different sets of writers swap out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know what number of director Dan Trachtenberg was, but I don't think he's the first one attached to it. Could be wrong.
I'll have to look into it later. Yeah, not 100%.
But it makes me nervous.
Me too. Well, especially with that many rewrites. Like, and following the Flash too. Like, I've sort of given up on it at this point. Like,
Same for like Gambit for me.
yeah,
And that
Yeah.
definitely changed too when Disney bought it all. But
just sort of what it is. Like, I know that Ezra Miller was attached to it for like 2 years, and so actually they reached their cap at 2 years at this point, and so Ezra Miller is now unattached as this
Really?
untitled Flash because his contract expired.
oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I mean, it kind of makes sense with everything that's been going on with the DCEU, whatever you want to call it. It is the DCEU, right?
Yeah, the DC Entertainment Universe
Extended universe.
extended.
Who fucking cares?
I call it entertainment. Yeah, it's not though, so it's probably not an apt description.
It's not entertaining enough. Unlike Matt Cartwright, who comments, "So my dick honks when she squeezes it. Does that make me a clown? Have I missed my calling?"
No, it just means you have a clown dick. Yeah,
You can still moonlight as one.
absolutely.
That's fine. Maybe you'd be surprised at how good you are. Bet you make a great mime.
Absolutely. I believe there's a show called The Full Monty. You might want to look into it, Matt.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. How far have we gotten? Yeah, man. Fuck, that makes me not just nervous for this, but the whole PlayStation Network platform thing going forward.
Yeah,
If
man.
this is your first delve into it and it's already this fucked.
Not okay. Yeah. Not okay. I think they're probably trying to find their voice in the way that they want to do things, but man, just fucking work it out. Work it out
Mm-hmm.
is what I say. Soon.
Especially if you want to start by 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an aggressive schedule. Watch, it'll get pushed back, like just for delays and a whole bunch of other bullshit
And then
again.
it'll get canceled.
And then people are going to be like, "Oh no!"
Mhm.
It's sort of like that thing, like Marvel or whomever owns like the character who is contractually obligated to like do something with their particular property. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
that's why they made that shitty ass Fantastic Four and
Well, we could
just to
segue
hold
into
on to
that
the
why
rights.
Sony continues to get the rights for Spider-Man movie-wise is their contract since they bought it in the 90s is as long as they're making a Spider-Man movie every 5 years.
Oh,
They keep
okay.
the rights, so that's the continuation. That's why we're seeing all these goddamn Disney reboots because The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, all the Aladdin, these are not their stories.
Mm-mm.
So they're just remaking them so they can continue to keep the rights for them. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Super nuts. Cool. Beans.
Just make a good movie.
Yeah, I'd come up with something original too, man. I know we're in the world of like remakes, reboots, and sequels, but fucking OG ideas, man. Those are gold.
Here's an OG idea. Matrix 4.
Oh, God, it's not an OG idea. Jesus Christ.
It's not. That's exactly what you were speaking out against.
I was. Then you subverted my expectations again.
So fuck. So we got Keanu attached, we got Carrie-Anne Moss attached, and we got Lana Wachowski attached.
Formerly Andy Wachowski?
Sure.
Okay.
One of them.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
Just Wachowski.
Yep.
I'm really curious. So is this going to be some sort of prequel? A different timeline? Trinity dead.
Trinity dead. She died piloting the ship to get Keanu's character Neo to the source.
So, spoiler, whatever.
Spoiler.
Nothing attached for Morpheus at this point, if Fishburne's coming back or not, but just why?
It's unnecessary. I love The Matrix. It is possibly one of the greatest franchises I've ever come across in my lifetime so far, and I think it was completed in 2002 when it was done. It's done. It's got to be done.
It should be done.
Yeah.
Well, I think it should have been done at the first movie.
100%. Yeah. And
But-
then they decided to make 2 more. I was like, fine, you did it. That's cool.
But the first one is so great, but I don't know, man.
I don't either. It's unnecessary. Like, what can you do? Carrie-Anne's dead, not unless they do some convoluted thing where she also connects to the source code and then can like remotely connect to the Matrix like Keanu's character can. And then that makes no sense.
Or if they're doing some sort of retconning.
Could be. Yeah,
Who
which would
knows?
piss me off.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah.
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 I mean,
Who needs it?
who needs it? Yeah, and then we have to deal with fucking. I can't even. Wow, I can't.
We have to
name-
deal with fucking, huh?
Yeah, got to deal with fucking. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Do we actually deal with the person who is the one, like that little Indian girl in there? That'd be kind of interesting, I
knows?
guess. But
Is the Oracle back?
who knows?
Why is Matrix 4 happening?
Shouldn't be happening.
Again, give us a goddamn original idea.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Stop it.
I wonder if this will be. It's something I guess that's original. I guess it's a continuation, but it's been a little leaked. I have not watched the teaser yet. El Camino coming to Netflix October 11th. What's El Camino? It's a Breaking Bad movie.
Ooh, okay.
Essentially, so we get to see what happens to Jesse Pinkman after the season ends.
Is Aaron Paul attached to it?
Yes,
Oh, very cool.
Mhm.
All right. So we get 6 seasons and a movie.
exactly.
Awesome.
Didn't even think of that. But yes, pretty soon too. October 11th. That is right around the corner.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
So they've been just doing this under.
Yeah, and I guess it got
Underground
leaked, and
moves.
Aaron Paul was pissed. Like, went on this Twitter rampage on how they've been trying so hard to keep it a secret and all this stuff, and
Well-
some asshole takes their thunder.
Right, but they've been sort of like lightly hinting at like strange elements to this for a good while. I think there was
Mhm.
this little thing between Aaron Paul and fucking what's his name, Michael.
Brian Cranston.
That's it. I don't want to call him Michael. Yeah, Bryan Cranston. They did this thing where they brought the RV from the
Mhm.
show onto like a talk show.
Pretty sure it was Kimmel.
Kimmel. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, and we're just like, what the hell are you guys doing? And there were just some of these things that just didn't make sense as they were doing it. And they're like,
Right.
oh,
They
okay.
did, yeah, kind of random hint at seeing if people still have the vibe for Breaking Bad
Mm-hmm.
on there, which obviously they do.
Yeah, they do.
What a great series.
That's
I'm
fucking phenomenal.
genuinely excited for this.
Me too, man. This is news to me. I'm super excited that this is
Yeah.
happening.
So
So
the teaser, this like all came out pretty much today.
Hmm.
So just haven't had time for it yet.
rad. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Do you rewatch the series in lieu of this?
Probably not.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think I need to.
I don't think I need to. I wouldn't be against it, but I don't think I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Might do some cliff notes.
Sure. Yeah, just sort of help yourself remember where they were at.
Yep, just go through, read all the season episode descriptions in each season, be like, oh yeah, that's
Oh.
right.
Cool. Right. Well, and really, because it's following Jesse Pinkman's character. So
Mhm.
yeah, kind of interesting. Because Walter White is dead.
Is he?
Oh, that's right. Good call.
That's one that we're not probably.
Probably.
It looks like he is.
Looked like he
but
died.
Who knows?
unclear.
Walter's a tough old son of a bitch.
He's a smart cat.
He is,
He's a smart cat.
but it was a pretty good gut shot.
Pretty good.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
Who knows?
We'll see.
He's probably dead.
He probably. But what if he's not?
He will find out.
Absolutely. October 11th, I'm sure.
There we go. Or sometime around there. I don't know if I'll watch it right on October 11th. Maybe. Who knows? I haven't really scheduled out my agenda that far.
Nope. Just kind of playing it by ear
Mhm.
myself at this point.
Word.
Rad. What else we got happening?
Let's talk about D23.
All right,
That was the
man.
last bit before we get into the Marvel, Spider-Man, Sony shiz.
Sure.
What I'm excited for, I don't know what all you got. I didn't pay too much attention to it. Just the announcement for a few shows that were added to the Disney Plus streaming service. Obviously, we got The Mandalorian.
Mhm.
Great trailer.
Awesome trailer, man.
Awesome trailer. Pretty excited for this. But the announcement of, again, 3 more series. I'm talking Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and one we've clamored for many times that we wanted on this podcast, Moon Knight.
Yes. Now, we're still unclear at this point if Moon Knight is animated or live action.
All of these, it's unclear if it's animated or live action.
Okay.
It's just pretty much that the series was announced on there. Some of them, I think, like Miss Marvel has a showrunner and director attached. I didn't write it down. I can't remember. But still not much. Just announced at this point. Nobody, I don't think, is cast for anything. Do you have any casting for any of these? So Miss Marvel, you know, it's going to be Kamala Khan.
Mhm.
So the young Pakistani teenager, very inspired by Carol Danvers, but her powers are more shape-shifting, stretchy capability.
Mhm.
Pretty tough, almost invulnerable, but a very charismatic, cool character. One of the newest characters to really break out in comic books in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially to the level that she did. So that's going to be cool to see.
Mhm.
I have no idea casting wise because I don't know many young actresses.
Me neither. That kind of fit the profile for
Mhm.
sure. I'm thinking they may go with somebody from Bollywood, but I'm not 100%.
I would like to see something to that effect.
Mhm.
The girl from Glow, I can't remember what her name is, but the Indian girl in there, if she were a teenager, I bet she'd be great at it.
That's a great call. Yeah,
But she's too old.
She is too old for that.
So yeah, no idea. She-Hulk though. So we're talking Jennifer.
Jennifer. Yep.
What's her last name?
Walters.
There you go.
Well, that took a second.
Lawyer. Got the same. What she was. Bruce Banner's cousin. was dying of something, got like a blood transfusion from him, and turned into the She-Hulk.
She is.
Except she's permanently the She-Hulk now, can't transform back.
She maintains her higher brain function.
And she
though.
maintains her higher brain function, so she doesn't go all ragey.
Mhm.
Any thoughts on that one?
I'm pretty excited about that. I would like to see a live action version of this because since we
Absolutely.
got Professor Hulk, we can kind of see how that'll look.
I would really like to see live action.
Me as well.
Any casting thoughts?
As far as like a She-Hulk, just so we need somebody strong in voice who can really inhabit that character.
Ronda Rousey. No, her
no,
voice is just so bad.
Yeah, if you played Mortal Kombat 11, yikes! All right. I don't know, man. That's kind of a tough casting call, man. I'm trying to think because my mind immediately goes to trying to identify a person who kind of presents as a She-Hulk like character. But I'll be real honest, I have kind of little experience with the She-Hulk.
Gina Carano.
Okay.
Maybe, but she's not that great of an actress. But
No.
she's definitely got the physical capability. And she's
Sure.
not a bad actress either.
No. And we were talking about this yesterday. She's often giving very little lines in any sort of medium that she's in.
But that's also the thing. If it's CGI, you don't have to get like a physically imposing woman with it because you know, it's all going to be CGI.
And that's the thing, yeah. So I'm just like, what?
Mark Ruffalo is not a physically imposing man.
Absolutely not. So I'm trying to think, like, what type of a female voice is strong enough to inhabit that character? It's a difficult play on that one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, caught me off guard a bit. Oh,
sorry. It's okay.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Got a little.
Rosario Dawson.
Ooh, great one. Yeah.
I like that.
That's a great deal.
Big fan of Rosario Dawson.
She also voices Wonder Woman in the DC animated universe.
Voice.
She did a great
very
job.
commanding voice, and when she wants to, and a very sweet voice when she wants to. Also, I really like Rosario. That's my pick.
That's a great one, man. I might dig a little deep here and go a little Justice League, the animated series. I like the person who does Hot Girl's voice. I think it's fantastic, but I can't remember her name right now.
I'm not sure either. And then Moon Knight.
Mark Spector. Yeah. Who do we get to play Mark Spector?
So it's got to be handsome.
Got to be handsome.
Got to be able to change personalities almost on a dime. Physical, as in believable, is like not a fit. You don't have to be a physically imposing guy, but I would like somebody that possibly can do, has got a good build and can make the martial arts believable.
Almost like a Zach Levi type person.
Okay.
Not Zach Levi, but type. I need somebody who can, physically switch like characteristics on a dime, sort of like
the dude that plays Homelander.
Ooh.
The way he turned on a dime.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he has the right build for Mark Spector. I want somebody a little bit slimmer.
Good call.
Ooh. Dacker Montgomery.
Really? Okay,
Yes,
Billy from Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
That's a good pick. I like
He's got a good body for it. He's got good hair. He's a good actor. I think he can play a lot of characters.
That's a great pick, bro. I like that a lot. Dacker Montgomery.
Yeah. I'm curious, Brew Crew, if you guys got any thoughts about who you want to be any of these characters, share them with us.
Share them. Absolutely. We'd love to hear from you.
Do you got anything else on the D23?
I got a huge amount of things. So sort of going back, I was looking at all the things that were presented on there. We learned Star Wars is coming out with another Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. You know who's going to be reprise his role as the Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I think that not only is he reprising his role, but he's going to be directing a fair amount as well.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
from what I heard, so Ewan McGregor is going to be very involved.
Yeah, that's
And
very
that is
cool.
exciting.
Love that.
Very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Super excited about that. When they sort of released him and presented him, the crowd lost their minds. It was like, oh my god!
Of course, of course, because a lot of us thought, especially after the failure of Solo, that a lot of these Disney projects were canceled for Star Wars specifically, and a lot of people were bummed that Obi-Wan seemed to be one of them. But now with this new platform, holy shit, they are swinging.
They're swinging for the fences, man. Yeah,
and
they got the money to do it.
And from the teasers we've got, they may be hitting some home runs. Just dangers.
Love it. Oh, yeah. So we got a few other ideas. We know that Taika Waititi is going to be IG-88. That showed itself in the Mandalorian trailer. So that's super, super awesome. Let's see here. We know that... Oh, hold on. There's also a new Star Wars series that is currently in pre-production that has yet to be titled on the horizon, featuring Rogue One's Cassian Andor and K2SOs with Alan Tudyk together again. Spoiler alert. This will be a prequel.
How cool.
The series will focus on their time together as spies.
I could totally get into that.
I love their chemistry, man.
It's amazing.
Alan Tudyk and the man who plays Cassian. Fantastic.
Pedro No.
I don't think it's him. No. I'm not 100%.
That's all right. I don't want to look it up right now.
We'll check it out later.
Cool. What else?
Oh, yeah. Lots of stuff. So Lady and the Tramp, we saw that coming out.
That's right.
Live action version of that. That will be the premiere title coming out on Disney's streaming service, which will be November 11th. Don't quote me on that. Not 100% yet.
Sounds about right, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's coming out on their streaming service.
Yes, Disney Plus
Not
streaming.
theatrical.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
Flagship title for that.
Lady and the Tramp going
Yep. Looks pretty decent so far from what I saw. So might check that out. We'll see what's going on with it. We also have, they're doing a Phineas and Ferb movie, which is interesting. I don't follow that show very much, but they're doing it. Nor do I. Lizzie McGuire's coming back. Hilary Duff is reprising her role as Lizzie McGuire.
I heard about that. Is like a struggling 30-year-old millennial in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And Lizzo wants to make a cameo. So it can be Lizzo and Lizzie.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
she tweeted
awesome.
that she wanted to.
Oh, no way. That's great, man.
Musical number.
Oh, my God.
I never watched Lizzie McGuire. So
me neither.
Are there musicals?
I mean, I was a little girl at one point, but what, the show didn't speak to me. It's more of an Even Stevens kind of kid.
Yeah, just because you weren't a little white girl.
Could have been. Yeah.
Oh, I was. Still didn't speak to me.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, and so, it's still going on that vein. We have a High School Musical-ish show, which by the sounds of it will be a very meta show. And meta in the sense that it's the people at East High School or whatever where they shot a High School Musical. And it's like, it's a show about the show, which is super weird. It's hard. It's convoluted the way the guy explained it, so I'm not going to try.
I'm not going to watch that one. Never watched High School Musical.
Yeah. There's another show I'm super excited about. It's called The World According to Jeff Goldblum, which I kind of want to see. It's basically part of Nat Geo. They're doing the filming documentary style where Jeff Goldblum does a deep dive into everyday things, and we just learn what Jeff Goldblum likes to do from his perspective, as crazy and special as he has it these days. So that would be kind of fun.
People definitely watch that.
Absolutely, man. He's a special cat for sure. Yeah, and I think that's kind of it as far as I know.
Cool. Yeah, that's way more than I got. So good enough. Well, let's do this.
All right, what do we got? You poured another beer for us.
Let's drink another beer. Yeah, this was a cork top beer.
It's caged and corked.
Caged and corked.
Ooh, it's a big beer. Big beer. We have the Kroggy Brett Saison from Uinta Brewing Company.
Yeah, it is an ale fermented with Brettanomyces.
The Brettanomyces.
6.8%, and it goes well with anywhere.
Oh. It's a great pick. Yeah.
I know you're like, did he say that right? And it was also brewed with renewable power, wind, and solar.
Well, that's cool.
Uinta, I believe, out of Colorado.
Unclear.
Unclear. Utah. Salt Lake City, Utah.
Utah it is.
Four Corners, close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't say where Wild Ride was from.
Colorado?
Shit. Oregon.
Oh, way off. All right.
All right. Well, Uinta from Utah.
Utah.
Sorry, Utah.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Sure. So just kind of reading a little bit more about it. This says this Kroggy Brett Saison is brewed with a hefty dose of mosaic hops, unmalted wheat, and rolled oats. This Saison possesses a tropical fruit character and a snappy aroma that partners perfectly with the crisp, dry tartness of the Brettanomyces yeast. Pop the cork and hang on for the ride. This one's got your back. I came up with that last part, so don't hate me. Noise. What do you think, man?
It smells very aggressive.
It is aggressive.
It smells way more aggressive than it tastes,
Yeah.
I think. Got some tartness to it.
It's not overwhelming with the tartness, though.
You definitely get the Brettas.
The Brettanomyces.
Sure. But it's surprisingly gentle and crisp when you drink it.
It really is. It's really nice.
Like it's got a little saltiness to it, almost like if you had a cut on your lip, this is going to sting a little bit.
Oh, right. Just a little bit.
But good, refreshing. It does get a little bubbly in the tummy, kind of like that Brettanomyces.
Brettanomyces does. Yeah.
Oh, that's why so many people just say bread.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a hard word, especially after a few beers.
It is a hard word.
Especially at 6.8%.
Yeah, this is up there.
Did you go over to the ratings?
Oh, yeah, let's take a look. So this is sitting at 3.76 derived from 2,000 ratings.
376, huh?
Yes. Sitting at 24 IBUs. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think? What do you want to give it?
376. This farmhouse ale sizzle.
Well, and it's interesting the way that it's connected with a saison and the sour style of beers. It's an interesting collaboration with these two styles.
Do you remember? Because I believe you purchased this one.
I do.
Do you remember what your purchase price was?
It was